Inverse variation. Label the following equations as a direct variation or an inverse variation. For 5 and 6, solve for x. So number 1, y equals 3 times x is direct. Number 2, y equals 4 divided by x is an inverse. Number 3, y equals 6 divided by x is an inverse. Number 4, y equals 10 times x is direct. When I solve for k on number 5, y equals kx, we recognize that as our equation is a direct variation. To solve for k, I need to divide each side by x. So y over x equals k. And for number 6, to solve for k, I need to multiply each side by x. So x times y equals k. So the first one is a direct variation equation, and the second one is the inverse variation equation. So suppose y varies directly with x. Write a direct variation equation. So number 1, y equals 20 when x equals 5. For a direct variation, we take y divided by x, and that equals k. Our direct variation equation would be y equals 4x. Number 2, y equals 16 when x equals negative 2. For our direct variation, we take y divided by x. So 16 divided by negative 2 equals a negative 8. Y equals negative 8x. For the inverse variation, x times y equals k. So suppose y varies inversely with x. Write an inverse variation equation. So number 1, y equals 20 and x equals 5. So 5 times 20 equals 100. So my inverse variation equation is y equals 100 divided by x. Number 2, y equals 16 when x equals negative 2. So negative 2 times 16 equals negative 32. So y equals negative 32 divided by x. And that would be our inverse variation equation. So to look at a table to determine if it's a direct variation, we take y divided by x, y divided by x, y divided by x. And in this instance, it's 3. So our equation would be y is equal to 3x. In an inverse variation, x times y equals k. So if I went to look to see if this was first a direct, I could go 12 divided by 1 is 12, 6 divided by 2 is 3. It's not direct, but if I take 1 times 12 is 12, 2 times 6 is 12, 3 times 4 is 12, then my inverse variation equation would be y equals 12 divided by